My guest is Lauren Zimmerman. The Fourth Weekly has talked about Tarrant County family court systems for the past 2 years. We've written some articles, largely about parents and children, but we've never addressed the issue of siblings, biological siblings, whether they're half or full brother and sister. So Lauren brought a topic to us. She has a half-brother who is a minor, and you're, what age are you?
I'm 22.
You're 22, and your
Yes,
brother's
sir.
Underage. And so that's created a situation where you are unable to see him because of some interference from your father. Can you just describe how you met your brother and how you guys interacted and how you got ultimately separated?
So whenever I was born, my father, he walked out and he never showed up to the hospital. After that, my mom had to track him down whenever I was 8 years old, and we ended up finding him.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother, I ended up meeting him, and I don't know what age he was then, but that would have been when I was 8.
Okay, very young, I guess.
But we ended up getting close together. I got visitation rights with my father, and then my father just stopped picking me up because one time during Christmas, he was going to Colorado, and he was giving me the choice, a child, the choice to go. And then after that, I said I didn't want to go, and after that, he just stopped, communicating with me. He didn't want anything to do with me.
What was your relationship like with your brother?
It was very close. We talked all the time, texted, and then after that, my dad had blocked me and then blocked me from my brother.
So he was excited for that time period to have a big sister to talk to. Were you his only sibling?
No, I have 2 new brothers that I have not even met yet.
Okay.
I found out about a new brother 6 years ago when I showed up to his house, and the nanny was at the door, and he was just upset at the fact that I was there for no reason. And then he was talking to me on the phone telling me that all my family wants is money, but that's not the case at all, considering my mom took the back child support and said no to it, that she didn't want it.
But your younger brother, they were talking about, he's excited to have a big sister in his life, right?
Yes,
and you guys texted and you had a cordial relationship. And then what cut that off ultimately?
My father.
Okay. And you tried to seek legal help. You studied Texas family law, and you tried to find out if you had visitation rights. And as you found, a lot of states have more protections for this, but Texas doesn't. What happened when you talked to attorneys about trying to get visitation rights with your half-brother?
They told me that there is no sibling visitation rights, only for foster children and for grandparents and parents. But I think it's viable for siblings to just have as much as a relationship.
It's obviously very important. Have you met other siblings who are trying to reconnect with their biological brothers and sisters? I have,
yes.
Okay. Are they similar stories to yours?
Yes. They've been having problems with parents, separation, or separating, and not being able to see their siblings.
Okay. And so tell us about your change.org petition.
So I have a change.org, and for anybody that wants to support me and my sibling visitation rights and help connect other siblings, you can sign the petition.
Okay. We'll share that link as well. Have you had a chance to talk to any elected officials about this? I have. I've reached out to Ted Cruz, but that wasn't really a good person to reach out to. High reach right there. Yeah, he actually did respond to me though. Right. Yeah, and he said, "I wish you luck." So what are your plans for bringing more attention to this? Are you going to keep talking to elected officials and connecting with other siblings? And they said that the laws can be passed by the end of the year, so I plan on going up to the court and talking to them about the situation. Okay, so you would like to see the family code, new language added, so that you can actually have some legal recourse in Texas to see your brother. And how old is he right now? He is 16 years old. 16. So in 2 years, hopefully, at the very worst, if you have to wait 2 more years, I hope he can connect with you. He's an adult and he's free to do so. I'm sure you have faith that he will. You showed me the last text message. What was the last message you two said to each other? I told him that I missed him and that I was going to find my way back to him one day. Well, you're certainly not alone, and I'm sure your story will help other siblings, reach out to you and maybe to me, and we'll hopefully get this conversation going. There's a lot of things that are unfair in the family court system, and this is just something that we're just learning about. So thank you for having the courage to come out and talk to us.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.